You're just gonna have to deal with the crappy lighting because I was gonna make this video earlier today when it was kind of sunny, but I got distracted by YouTube and now outside looks like this. Hi! So it's pretty shitty. Oh, I have glowy eyes almost. Well, hello there, Miss Ash. I am so sorry it took me so long to get back to you. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I'll be completely honest, I had every intention of getting back to you before Christmas, but retail in Christmas, at Christmas time, it really sucks. It really, really sucks. So I got really drained by that, and I think I was a little bit sad this Christmas because it was my second Christmas away from home and I was so close to my mum being here and all that I was just a bit meh. So, whatever. I know, I suck. But you know what, to make up from it, you get me wearing eyeliner and lipstick because, once again, outside looks like that. It's shit. Another reason why I didn't reply sooner is that I was really intimidated by your awesome camera and your awesome camera angle and editing and stuff. And I was gonna do that too, but I don't know how to use iMovie yet. So I was going, oh, I need to wait for a time that I can, you know, sit down and really get into it and use it. And I haven't done that yet. And I'm not gonna be able to do that until after my mum leaves. So you're getting another crappy phone video. Woo! Thank you for saying that my room is cute. Your room is also really cute. I loved your mirror and your bunting. And of course Charlie. Charlie was very, very sweet. I totally think you should take him to Cairns with you and take him on the dinosaur trail. Yes, that red cow is from actually the exact same place that I got you your little coin shoe box from. They're both from Amsterdam. That was from my trip in 2010, way back in the day. Feels like an age ago, but that's alright. So yeah, so well done remembering. You mentioned the courses that I did, and I actually have signed up for the one that I dropped again, and it starts in a few days. So there's that. I just thought, why not? You know, it's there. Yes, my mum will be here for the first few weeks and I'll be in Italy and things like that, but I can very easily catch up with it. It's not a lot of hours a week, and I'm just going to pull my thumb out and do it this time, you know? Pull my finger out and just... I messed that expression up. Please, please, when you're in the Daintree with Jurassic Park music going through your headphones, just record it. Just record it for me, please, and put it up, because that would be amazing. Absolutely amazingly brilliant. Obviously you probably can't put the music up, but if you just put your reaction to it up, that would be superb. Christmas, New Year's, obviously I didn't get to do anything that I was planning on for either Christmas or New Year's. Unfortunately, I kind of ran out of money. It's the problem with getting paid every 4 weeks here, especially over Christmas and the festive period and things like that, so I couldn't afford to go to Paris for New Year's, which was fine. I had a super chilled, quiet night at home, which was great. It was just me sitting on the couch in my onesie, drinking some cider. It was wonderful. But I hope you had... I saw your other video about New Year's Eve, and I was super jealous of you guys all hanging out and having dinner and being in the pool and things like that, so glad to see you had a really good night. My advent calendar presents were honestly one of the best presents I've ever gotten. I loved it so much. It was so nice to every day open up a new little envelope and see the present and see all the photos and everything like that, and I should show you the completed tree. So that's my completed tree. As you can see, the star is a little bit wonky and the lighting's not the best for it, but there are literally decorations hanging off every single side of that thing. And on the back of my door is where I've hung up all the pictures and all the little notes that my family sent to me. Oh, uh-oh. Oh no. Some of them had a little accident. Super cool here working with QTC again on the show and going to Sydney Festival. Say hi to Sydney Festival for me. I have really missed it these past 2 years. Hopefully I'll be able to work on it when I come back next year in 2015. That's been a really common theme for me lately, sort of realising how time has travelled. Like, we're now 2014. I'm going to be 27 in about a month. All these people I know are getting married and, you know, having babies and getting mortgages and all this stuff, and it's just, It's really weird because the weird thing is I don't consider myself and people of a similar age to me, I don't consider us to be 27 and to be 28 and all those. We're still in university in my mind. We're still running around the Normanby on a Tuesday night getting drunk and stupidly dancing to everything. Like that's... and it's weird. Anyway, enough about my psychosis about time and getting older and all that jazz. Daiso, I have not heard of that shop. But once I'm back in Brisbane, I will have to visit it. Or if I come down to Melbourne to visit, I will have to go have a look, because that little flower thing, not really my scene, but very you, but sounds amazing. The rest of everything else just sounds cool. I'm glad you're feeling better than the last video that you made. Not that I could really tell, I don't think, but it's always good. I feel like it's always good to acknowledge when you're not feeling quite normal and sort of figuring out ways to sort of bring yourself out of that. So A+ to you, my love. And weekends, like the one you described, are some of my all-time favourite memories, and non-memories. I think you know what I mean. So I'm super glad that you got one. I haven't had one like that in a little while just because I've been so concerned with work and the festive period and all that jazz, but Here's Open 2014 brings a few more of those ones. Unfortunately for Christmas, I did not have a giant reindeer Christmas sweater, although I did have a onesie. My wonderful friend Erin from work, her and her family took me in for Christmas. They very kindly got me a matching Christmas onesie for the rest of them. I think you probably saw photos on Facebook, which was awesome. So no Christmas jumper, but I do have a Christmas onesie, so pay off. I love your questions, by the way. Absolutely love them. So first off, favourite Christmas tradition. I actually have two answers for this. First off, the rule in my house was we could open up one present before Mum and Dad got up, but we had to wait to open up everything else until they were up and, you know, had a coffee in their hands and were sitting there a little bit hungover to watch us open up all our presents. Which was great because it meant that me and my sisters would get up super early and we'd sit there and, you know, you go through all your presents and you touch them all and you go, which one is that? Do I open the big one? Do I open up the little one? What do you do? So that was always a really good memory for me. And another memory I have is because we always seem to have the biggest house in my family, so we would always have Christmas at our place generally. Yeah, generally we always had Christmas at ours. Which meant that in the weeks leading up to Christmas, we had to clean the entire house from top to bottom. I'm talking cleaning the doors, the walls, I had to polish the silver every year. Oh my god, drove me nuts. But it was all worth it because Christmas Day was always a really good day with all the family around and yeah, just good times. But yes, so only opening up one present before my parents woke up and then cleaning the house. Your second question was favourite Christmas memory. Once again, I have two. I'm sorry. The first one was my nephew Sean's first Christmas where it was probably about 2 or 3 where he actually kind of started to be aware of what Christmas was. Like, he was like, oh, these presents. Oh, I can open them and they're for me, like, so that was really, really nice to see. And another one was actually relating to the Christmas tradition because we were always the house to have Christmas. One year when my sister was living in the UK, my mum came over to visit her for Christmas. It meant that we only had my dad, me, and my other sister at home, which was actually really nice because we had the really cool... We didn't even put up the Christmas tree that year. We had just like a little mini one on top of the TV. Christmas lunch was us going to Red Rooster, picking up a cold chicken and some coleslaw and going up to my grandmother's place in Redcliffe and just having casual Christmas lunch. It was awesome. Like, so different from our standard Christmas, but so lovely. And of course we missed my mum and my sister, but it was so nice just to have a nice casual one as well. And your last question about what I like most about a Scottish Christmas versus Queensland Christmas is the Christmas carols make sense. Even though there's no snow, even though we haven't had any snow yet this year, things like, you know, White Christmas and Jingle Bells and all that stuff, they finally make sense. I finally get what they're talking about because it's actually cold here. So that's been nice to have a bit more of a stereotypical sort of Christmas, even though, like I said, I haven't had a white Christmas other times I've had Christmas here. But yeah, that's it. I'm looking forward to coming back though and having a stinking hot Australian Christmas this year though. So, it's the new year. I saw in your other video you've made a resolution to make some more YouTube videos, which I am also going to make. Not going to say when I'm going to start doing it because then I have to, you know, commitment. But I was going to ask you what other resolutions you have for the new year, or are there any other traditions that you like to do for the new year? I don't really have very many. I just don't. The one thing I always like to do is New Year's Eve or New Year's Day, I like to take a bit of time and just sit down and reflect on the year. You know, you think about all the things that you've done, all the places you've been, all the experiences you've had, all the, you know, emotional roller coasters that you might go on every now and again, and you just take a moment to just reflect on that and maybe see if you want to improve on anything or anything like that. So that's that's where I'm at right now. So you are working obviously busily hard on QTC and Sydney Festival at the moment, but what else are you resolving to do this year? Wow, shit got serious. Anyway, that is me. I am so sorry. I'm so lame at getting back to you. I know this. Word of warning, I'm not going to be able to reply until at least middle of February because, like I said, it is now Tuesday night and Saturday my mum will be coming in from York, which will be awesome. Then we're here for a week in Glasgow before we go to Italy for 2 weeks, and then she's here for about 5 days after that. So it's going to be a little while before I'm getting back to replying and making videos, and hopefully by that time I would have learned how to use iMovie. You never know. But once again, thank you so much for watching and for making the videos, and I hope to see you soon. Bye!